Half-Life. So named for the time it takes for the radioactivity of a specified isotope to fall to half its original value, has, despite its name and iconic lambda symbol being rooted in decay, only thrived in the years since its original release. As a PC-centric first-person gaming classic, Half-Life left behind conventional shooter norms of the day, opting instead for a fluid player-driven experience that unfolds with spectacular scripting within a rich world to survive and explore. Valve president Gabe Newell's hope was that building engrossing worlds and characters would be more compelling than building a straightforward shooting gallery, and that hope and commitment to innovation paid off. Half-Life would go on to become one of the most influential and beloved games of all time, and most people who know of it have probably played it on PC. But did you know in 2001, Half-Life actually made its way to home console? Released officially for the PlayStation 2, this version that you've been seeing is the one I want to show today and talk a little about Half-Life as a whole. I still don't think a lot of people, including myself until the last year or so, knew this classic came to the PlayStation 2, and it's actually a really fun port. Sure, Half-Life is known as a PC game first and foremost, and that's still the best way to play it today, but Half-Life on PS2 has a lot of its own charm, impressing in the sheer fact that it exists, and even improves on a few things along the way. Around the back of the box, you'll see the game boasting of its incredible action, extraordinary realism, unparalleled AI with advanced graphics and animation. GameOfTheYear.com indeed. And this isn't just early 2000s hyperbole. All of these things defined Half-Life in the way it broke so much ground for its time, and the character and in-game models have indeed gotten an upgrade from the original PC release. You'll also see a new mode has been added in the form of Half-Life Decay, which is a new co-op campaign where you and a friend take up the reins of two scientists in the Black Mesa facility, working together to engage in combat and solve puzzles amidst the chaos of the Resonance Cascade. And it's said if you get an A grade on every mission, you can play as the titular Vortigaunts in Decay, unlocking the ability to play as one in the main game as well. Good stuff. There's also a straightforward head-to-head multiplayer mode which can make for a pretty good time as well. As for the main game, it looks and plays like Half-Life on PS2, which I find to be incredibly endearing. Sure, it's not as sharp as PC and of course doesn't run as smooth, but there's something about the PS2 presentation I really like. Especially played here through a Retrotink 5X with its excellent de-interlacing of the PlayStation signature 480i output. It looks really nice and feels great played on a gamepad. And that's another of this version's biggest selling points for me. Yes, I know the game was made for the PC experience, but I've always just been more comfortable on the couch with a gamepad in hand than sitting at a desk maneuvering multiple keys and a mouse. However, they did cover their bases here for the purists, this being one of the few games to fully support mouse and keyboard through USB on the PS2, and that's just awesome. Another unexpected addition can be found in the video options, as the game can natively output 16:9 widescreen if your setup can support it, and again, this was not at all common at the time. Played here on the Tink 5X, which supports widescreen, the game looks great and doesn't seem to hitch up performance at all. And here's where I just want to talk about Half-Life in general, because I've been really enjoying playing through the game this way. Right from the outset, the game does so much heavy lifting in its world building without so much as one intrusive cutscene. The game just unfolds with Valve's more show, less tell approach. Its mix of sci-fi nerdiness, alien horror, and action hero movie aesthetics inside such a rich and detailed world have made it an absolute legend for good reason. You'll often hear sci-fi nerds talk about lived-in worlds, and Valve really figured out how to bring that to life. The way the story unfolds through your progression, blending scripted events and open exploration, is a thing of beauty. The inclusion of light puzzle solving speaks to Gordon Freeman's thinking man's hero motif. As a man with a PhD in theoretical physics, he's more than just Rambo in a hazmat suit, and I like that. Everything about this era of first-person gaming I just adore, when it was all about aliens and the otherworldly, the demonic and the supernatural. Half-Life is a game that's really hard to put down once you start a new campaign, and that speaks to its enduring quality over so many decades. Yes, you can play better versions of this game on PC, but look at this. It's Half-Life on the PlayStation 2, how cool is that? Paired with the excellent ways you can pull video to an HD TV these days with the right setup, it's more fun than ever to go back and revisit what was and also what could have been. Like Half-Life on the Dreamcast, which was marketed and in development up until its eventual cancellation so they could focus on the PS2 version. The seemingly fully finished game was leaked, however, as you're seeing here, and it looks great with the Dreamcast 480p VGA output. There is some frequent loading and performance hitching, but nothing that makes the game unplayable. I'd love to see this one optimized even farther by the Dreamcast talented modding community. It even includes the Blue Shift expansion campaign, and also has mouse and keyboard support, so this could have been a really nice complete edition. Ah well, Half-Life did officially make its way home on Sony's machine. And now, I can always pop the disc in, and take a train ride into a place where it's always a comfortable 68 degrees. Aliens have crossed over into your dimension, and the government wants to nuke you and everyone else who knows about their top secret plans. This is one I'm so happy to have in my collection.